What's good, YouTube? It's Quintessential Q, your quintessential ain't shit YouTuber here. And today we're going to go over apparently the further adjustments to Zhongli, the even more buffs that he's getting. So this is good. This is great, actually. Great news for those of us that have a Zhongli. But before we get into that, I want to address my lack of uploads, also lack of Genshin content. Lack of Genshin content is because, like, me personally, I don't want to like make a video on every single little thing that happens in Genshin Impact. I do plan on doing another video addressing a lot of people saying that buffing Zhongli promotes power creep in the game or potential power creep in the game. I want to address how that's bullshit and that one, there's already power creep in the game, and it's not from Zhongli. Probably even after I read these buffs, probably still won't be from Zhongli. And that just overall the whole power creep thing is just bullshit. Because one, there's already power creep in the game, and two, there's going to be further power creep in the game. It's inevitable. It always happens with these. But I'll get into that in a later video. But for the overall lack of uploads, other than like Smash content, I haven't been able to get good matches in Smash, so I haven't really been uploading any Smash content. When it comes to Godfall, outside of the big update that they had a while back, Godfall really hasn't been doing anything. So all the games that I mainly play has been kind of quiet, so lack of uploads. I do want to start getting more consistent with the uploads again, though, because I was uploading like every other day for a point, so I want to get back on the train with that. But I do have another Genshin Impact video planned for my Genshin Impact people. Let's see. Dear travelers, we sincerely apologize for keeping you all waiting. Don't know what we was waiting for. I honestly wasn't expecting more buffs, but I'm glad they're here. Because I felt like the first round of buffs weren't impactful enough. So that's why I didn't make a video about it, because I just didn't feel like they were impactful enough. And it would have just been me shitting on Zhongli for the 5th, 6th time, and I just didn't feel like making a video about that. Since we announced the plan for adjustment to Zhongli, testers have provided the developers with a great deal of detailed feedback based on their actual in-game experience. Meanwhile, we have also received many valuable suggestions from travelers across various social media channels. Once again, we would like to thank everyone for all of your invaluable contributions. This is great. It seems like that opening statement, we'll see if it's bullshit or not, but it's good that they're listening to feedback. We have now collated all travelers' feedback and observed that the focus is on the following issues. Zhongli is comparatively weak support character, especially in co-op scenarios. Thank you. That is 100% true. 100%. And y'all been in my comments, even though those videos have been like almost a month ago. Y'all been in my comments. Oh, buffing Zhongli, y'all just want a broken character because he's already a strong support. He's one of the strongest supports in the game. He provides a shield. What other support providing a shield? What other support giving you that level of like viability of just being able to live for long periods of time because of the shield, even though the shield's garbage? It's not that strong as all the Zhongli stands capped that it is. And other than the shield, he provides no other use outside the petrify. But if you have Venti, why do I care about petrify? I have Venti. Like, there's no, as of right now, or maybe after I read this buff, who knows, but there was no reason to run Zhongli over Venti. None. But you can petrify the big enemies. Who cares? Don't care. In parties with GLL resonance effects, The support that Zhongli provides is less than pronounced than other available Geo characters, giving him relatively low strategic value, especially considering that he's a 5-star character. That is also true. This again, I don't know why I'm highlighting it, but this is also true. This is again true just because he's a 5-star character being outperformed by 4-star characters, which should not be the case when a 5-star character, a banner 5-star character, costs $400 to get a guaranteed one. $200 for a 50-50 chance of the banner character, but $400 to get a guaranteed banner character. So it's just it shouldn't be that way. Finally, in single player mode, Zhongli is not very compatible in parties with non-geo elemental resonance effects, which is true. It's very hard to place Zhongli anywhere on your team as of right now, just because he either is taking up your support slot, your healer spot, or for those who are playing him as a physical damage carry like myself, he's taking up one of your primary DPS slots. So it's kind of hard to place him because as a physical damage dealer, that means you want a superconduct team. So most likely you're running Fischl, Diona, and maybe GOMC is your best setup right now. If you even have that setup available. I didn't pull on the Child banner because I wanted to pull on the Zhongli banner, so I missed out on Diona, so I don't have Diona, so rip me. So your setup will be somewhat similar to that. Or he's taking up your support slot, so he's not giving you any useful reactions because he's a Geo. So there's that. And or he's taking up your healer slot, which I always said is not worth it because every healer in the game can out heal the amount of damage that Zhongli's shield can absorb. So not really worth it. And the shield absorption from Zhongli is not that strong. Like the damage absorption from Zhongli's shield is not that strong in the first place. Based on these points, we have made further adjustments to Zhongli that increases his functionality as a support character while improving his performance in geo parties, non-geo parties, and co-op scenarios. The adjustments will be implemented in an update to the version 1.3 test server on December 29th, 2020. That's today. So people on the test server will get the updates today. Everybody else, of course, will get them when we get 1.3, which won't be until like January, February-ish, around that time. Further adjustments to Zhongli. Elemental skill, Dominus Lapidus, hold version. When a character is protected by the Jade Shield, opponents within a set radius have all elemental resistance and physical resistance decreased by 20%. Effect cannot be stacked. That is fire. This is fire. I thought that this physical and elemental shred was going to be on the ult, but the fact that it's on the shield, it's in the radius of the shield, makes it more better, actually. Makes it better, not more better. That's not correct English. Makes it better. But it makes it more worth it because if it was on the ult, right, maybe it was like as long as they're petrified, they have the resistance. But now, like, the shield is mad long. It lasts for about 8 seconds unless it gets shredded away. Or maybe it'll even last more than 8 seconds. I think just the cooldown, if you do the whole E, is 8 seconds. But I think it lasts longer than that as long as it doesn't get shredded off. But regardless, it's mad. Like, by the time your cooldown comes back, the shield's still up, so you can refresh the shield. So you can pretty much have this resistance up the entire time. And it increases elemental resist. It decreases elemental resistance and physical resistance. So not only for those of you playing him as a physical damage carry, that helps you out. It just helps out your overall team with their reactions as well if you're playing them in the support role. Effect cannot be stacked. Makes me wonder, does Superconduct stack with this physical reduction shred? Because if not, then that's kind of meh for Superconduct teams, unfortunately. But good for everybody else. It's still pretty good for Superconduct teams because the elemental resistance shred is still good. Because it resists, it shreds both and not just one, so that's good. Image 1 shows post adjustment result, while the image 2 shows pre adjustment result. Okay, cool. This is apparently the area of effect. That's a pretty nice area of effect too. That's about the range of his ult. So that's about the range of his ult. Maybe a little less. Maybe a little less than the range of his ult, but that's a pretty good radius. So this is the post adjustment. So it looks like they're still having it so that you still get the pillar off the hold E if you don't have one already. And you now get the reduction. And it seems like the reduction is instant because right here, right? The pillar hit for 2. Well, is that just pillar damage though? No, that has to be the explosion damage, right? Yeah, because that hit for 2. Over here is hits for 2192, and then over here it hits for 2995. So, or 2950. Sorry. So does that mean that it's instant? Because that's pretty fire. That means like technically as soon as you're in the animation for the hold E, you get the reduction shred. It looks like maybe. I don't know. Could be instant, could be slightly after. Who knows? Or maybe I think they also buffed Dominus Lapidus. Just overall damage. It could be that too. This is just showing Fischl doing more damage with a bird. With after the adjustment, so that's good. What's here? More detailed explanation of the adjustment is provided below. Oh, so this is the original skill. This is after the first adjustment. This is after the second adjustment. That's all that is. So, overall, this is fire. Overall, we can finally say Zhongli's in the game. He's finally in the game. He's finally in the game. So congratulations to Zhongli finally being in the game. We've been waiting on your release this whole entire time, and we're glad to see you finally implement it into the game. I feel like he is going to Zhongli and Albedo together. I feel like it's gonna be a monster. Like if you put Zhongli, Albedo, and put them on like a superconduct team, so you have like Fischl and Diona, or even Fischl and Chi-Chi. I feel like they're going to go stupid as a team together because you can put the shield up with Zhongli, then switch to Albedo, put the circle up with Albedo, then switch to Fischl, put the Raven up with Fischl, then proc Superconduct with either Chi-Chi or Diona, whichever one you have, and then just go back to Zhongli. Just if you have the ult available, drop the ult because now the ult's going to do more damage because it has elemental shred. And that means Albedo's ult going to do more damage because it has elemental shred. This teams like that's going to go stupid now. So Zhongli is finally a viable pick to put on certain teams. So I'm hyped. I'm hyped all over for Zhongli again. Finally, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I'm digging it. I'm here for the buffs. Finally, he provides use to the team and in co-op scenarios outside of just putting up a shield. Again, kind of thought this was going to be on the ult, but I'm glad it's not on the ult because I think it makes it more viable that it's not on the ult. So, that's great. But I think that'll do it for this video. So if you haven't already, please, if you like this content, please drop a like on the video. Helps me out. Also, subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 50 subscribers, so please subscribe to the channel if you like the content here. Plan on doing another Genshin Impact video, like I said, probably in the next day or two, so be on the lookout for that. Otherwise, in between content will probably be just me playing fighting games like Smash and Dragon Ball Fighters. So until something else big comes out for Genshin Impact or one of the other games I play. So there will also be that. So just be on the lookout for the next Genshin Impact video. Like and subscribe to the channel. Also follow me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/quintessentialq. Follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/qmyshitup. The links to both of those will be in the description below. And with that, I'm out of here. Deuces.